with the Atlanta Falcons. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Complete to Marquise Brown. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Leroy Reynolds in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Dobbins running out of the gun. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson rolling to his left. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
He's brought down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now this now, play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
Now Ryan back into his end zone. A very quick pass to Ridley. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down. Now it's Ryan. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. 7 yards, the pickup there.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. To throw again is Ryan. A slant to Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. And
he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan able to connect with his top man, Julio Jones. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And now Jackson will look to throw it. It's complete to Brown, right side. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18.
Geez, I mean, what more can you say about Lamar Jackson? We know that he's got the quickness and the agility, but, you know, if you wanted proof of his straight-line speed, look no further.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. On the crossing route, complete. That's Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down.
Ryan will throw again. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley taking it in. And the Falcons push further out in front. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. Another run here with Dobbins. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 74 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer.
Well, CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And Jones has it over the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
They go play action with Ryan. This one caught by Ridley.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Called out a very strong gain of 24. Throwing again, Ryan. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Ryan on first down. He'll find Jones again, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The end result, 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Again, Ryan. Flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down to Hatch's time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan able to connect with his top man, Julio Jones. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up second.
Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, a 22.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
From the 39, Jackson forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. Looking for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his... And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Ryan wants to throw it.
Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. To throw is Ryan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Now it's Ryan. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Ryan to throw. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown.
Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
The kick is good.
And his kick is right through.
Falcons 28, Ravens 7. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.